Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're back in VSW. It is October. It is spooky time. It's time for Halloween. It's time for great fun. And it also is time for KPW's return to Rage in the Cage. That will be taking place October 16th in Tiverton, Rhode Island, as well as MMA. It's going to be a wild time, and I can't wait. We got one of the superstars with us. We're going to be talking to him. You already know him from Cruising for a Bruising. You've seen him in Reunion Wrestling. You saw him in KPW Death Day. He is the one and only River Rat Juggalo. TJ Tucker. Let's give him a ring right now and see is what is going on. Here we go. Where are you, buddy? And right here. And here we go. Let's see if a juggalo answers.
Hello?
And he does. A juggalo does answer. See, I told you all that. What is up, TJ Tucker?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, man. Okay, it's from you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's your
This
boy
fucking company,
Versace.
this fucking company has got me on edge. I can recognize your voice, Versace, from a mile away. Don't worry. Now I
Wait,
know it's you. I'm safe right now.
yeah, you're safe. You're
Fucking,
in safe
I
waters.
don't, I don't know if you read my post that's out there and shit before you called. I just got in my freaking area, my darkest spot, and shit, and I sent the post out, and I wasn't sure if you saw it before and shit, but KPW just dropped me off from their fucking KPW meat wagon, they fucking call it. And I found myself, walking down to an old area, and I just decided to go on my darkest spot. I just need some extra rest, and they told me to wait on a KPW phone call, and I'm like, fucking phone call. I'm thinking from them. These guys don't even fucking talk to me. Why the fuck do they want to talk to me now and shit? And then I'm thinking, well, in a way, I kind of think I know what it is, and that's because I wound up sending one of their fucking camera guys to the hospital today.
Well, we know there's no love lost here between you, myself, Top Daddy, even, and the KPW management team. I don't know what to really call them. I know I saw you snapped a photo of them at some point. They look like a bunch of ghouls to freaking me. Um, but like I said, these figures come around. I get emails once in a while from them, and they'll just be simple instructional emails. I got one last night saying, look, we got a show coming up October 16th, Tiverton, Rhode Island. Start to reach out to the boys again. I was like, what boys? I respond. He goes, the boys that you used during um, Cruising for a Bruising. And the first person I thought of was you, TJ. And I was like, oh, he's talking TJ. Okay, I get it now. I get what's going on here. And I remembered, what we had to all go through during Death Day. They dragged me out there. I had to not only fight, then I had to ref, then I had to announce. I had to do fucking five different roles. You guys had to beat each other. You got fucked.
Yeah,
No Vaseline
they dragged you
completely.
up and down and out, and yeah, as far as I go, yeah, I got completely fucking screwed over.
And yeah, it was just a really shit show day. Um, and then I heard nothing from them, nothing at all from them. I went
Yeah,
home that
complete
night,
fucking
nothing.
deadline. Yep, complete
And
deadline.
and then I get this email, last night going, yo, reach out to TJ today. Call him around 4 o'clock. I'm like, well, that's kind of close to my smoking time. I guess I can, cut him in.
Yeah,
Um,
I
You
hear
know.
you there. I mean, now I'm gonna wind up friggin' packing myself another bowl and everything. But after the fucking walk that I had, I just need to relax and smoke a goddamn cigarette before that shit.
Yeah, get into the
Just
zone.
opened up a I just opened up a fucking cotton candy bang and shit. Flavor's all right and everything, but you know me, I prefer lemon drop and fucking sour heads.
I actually had the sour heads myself this morning. I won't lie. And
Yeah,
then
my
I know
boy, my homie.
I did find another flavor out there. It was like lollipop flavor, twirly pop or something. That wasn't half bad.
Yeah, Fago's got a new fucking flavor that they produced out this summer. I don't know if you were paying attention to it and shit, but all my fam knows it and everything. It's uh, old school ice cream man days and shit. They had bomb pops.
Oh yeah.
Well, they made a flavor called either firework or firecracker. I only had it once, but it's a brand new Fago flavor and shit.
Oh,
And
that's
it tastes
wild.
just like a bomb pop straight off a liquid bomb pop straight off the back of an ice cream truck.
So a nice, good, and well melted one, I see. Very good
Oh hell
though.
yeah!
Shit. It might be fall season, but I'll tell you, I can never say no to something cold either. Um,
No way, no way.
and that's what I was saying. It's spooky season, it's Halloween season, it's my favorite personally season. We're back on the air with VSW. We took a little hiatus in September, had some family shit to attend to, other shit. But I'm back on the air. The other kid will be back
Yeah,
on the air. We'll be running full
that's
steam
good. I was
ahead.
always curious about your partner and shit, but I love talking to you, brother. I really do.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
At least with you, I can really connect. It's no offense to your partner or anything and shit. I just know me and you had this certain connection, and I feel a lot because I'm empathic in ways. And like I said, I'm very spiritual. I'm a Wiccan. That's one thing about me, and I can feel certain freaking energies and feel shit.
definitely, I'm
And
open
when
to
it
all
when it
that.
comes between me and you, we're fucking tight, and I know that.
Yeah, we're spiritually tight, bro, and that's good. That's some deep shit there, and like I said, we're gonna get through this whole KPW disaster, all of us. We are gonna get through it as a group. Like I said, you guys are my boys. They've dragged us all into this for some kind of reason. They're bringing us all into this together. I feel like we're in the movie fucking Saw. They put 5 or 6 of us in a room. We gotta figure out why it's fucking us.
Yeah,
What the fuck did we do that's so special to deserve this? Um,
It's
but
it's got to be something. I'm still racking my motherfucking brain every day on like why they're doing all of this and everything. And I know it's to get us exposure and everything and shit. And I don't mind working around and everything and shit. As far as killing myself every fucking day, I thought I did that enough and everything. These motherfuckers want blood. And if they want blood from me, shit, they gonna get it. And that's especially when I fucking meet up with Robbie.
yeah, I mean that was one of the things that I did want to talk to you. Like I said, I mean I was there during Death Day. I saw what happened with Rob and how that all went down, and it just wasn't right. Not only, I mean, yeah, it's an anything goes match. I get that. So yeah, him handing you the bat, I can't say that's good nor bad. I guess I never seen a zebra get fucking involved, but that's what happens when you're bringing a special guest. I don't know if you remember what was
Exactly. I
it.
was I was about to say when you bring in a special guest referee, all the cards are
It
on the
is like
table yet off the table. They're all
like when
Joker
they
cards, and they're pretty much going to be all stacked against you. Odds are.
exactly like when they brought in Tyson against DX and fucking Stone Cold. DX thought they had their man, and all of a sudden bam, you're done. And that's kind
Yep.
of what happened with you. But I can't criticize the bat, but putting this extra weight on you, and there was some extra poundage there. How the hell are you supposed to kick out? And he's counting away at a very fast
Oh, if
pace.
you Stone, if you paid attention to that and everything, once I found out what the hell was going on and my senses kicked in right at the 2.5 mark and shit, just as his hand came down, I threw my shoulder up, but the weight was too fucking much. I couldn't counteract. Before I knew it, I was like, that's too much weight. I turned
Yeah.
over and I'm like, motherfucker, you were on me. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, because I mean, you've been able to kick out a Tough Daddy before. It wasn't just him alone. And we saw we saw the aftermath of that. I'm not gonna say, you did take it out on Tough Daddy. I think a little bit right then and there. You bashed him
Oh,
with the bat. You
the
busted him wide
Tough
open.
Daddy, Tough Daddy, as far as a target in that situation and shit. That's all it was at first, was a target. And the way that the way that it went down and everything, I saw black and I saw red. And Tough with that title, it was my only shot. He was the one holding it. I knew that he was in cahoots at the time with Robin away and shit. That's what I was thinking of. So, boom, I bashed his motherfucking brains in, and I gave the motherfucker, I don't know, had to be uh, 10 stitches maybe. But still, the fact that he fucking did that and everything. And then when everything, sort of came clear and I saw him on the ground and shit, now my targetry was towards Rob. And I was like, you orchestrated this whole motherfucking thing because you wearing a fucking zebra pelt, motherfucker. You had control of the goddamn shit. You could have did whatever. Instead, you go and you choose this.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
that's the wrong motherfucking thing,
he
man.
could have
Wrong
stayed
motherfucking
neutral.
way.
He could have stayed neutral in the decision, and I saw a video that he put out there, and it didn't seem like he was too keen on Tough Daddy too. So I mean, at the end of the day, he was just fucking people over to screw up their match. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he took it out on KPW. I don't know. But now all I know is everybody got to do this again, and it's not going to be so pretty this time. As you know, no longer is it in a cemetery.
Shithead should have fucking chose a goddamn different target because he made the wrong motherfucking choice. I thought this motherfucker was a down ass motherfucking juggalo to me and shit. And I'm not gonna take the motherfucking hatchet away from the motherfucking shit. That's just one thing that you don't do when it comes to fam in the juggalo nation right there. You
No,
don't
that
betray
no, you
another
don't.
man that's holding another motherfucking hatchet.
No, you don't. And like I said, we will, maybe Death Day wasn't the prettiest of locations, but I seemed like it was pretty safe. So now this new location that the meat wagon dragged you out to, what I've been told is in a cage. Now you got to witness this monstrosity yesterday.
Yes, I did. Walked around it. I took my gander at it and shit, and it's a monstrosity and everything. I mean, I've seen these before, but it's the first time my foray that I've ever been inside one. So when I took a look at the surroundings, I was like, this is some sick shit. And then I said, you know what? In a way, though, I'm home and I'm feeling comfortable, which scared me sort of in a way because I was like, yeah, I can take this in stride and just walk off. There's got to be something to this motherfucker and shit and everything. And I'm proud to go inside the goddamn cage and everything. I don't know who to set me up with. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but you want me at the show, you motherfucking got me, and it's it it's gonna be war.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen on what I've seen on social media and all that, because as you know, as the VSW podcast, I follow all the independent wrestling from the smallest to the largest. So what I'm seeing, I don't know if because I mean, obviously KPW doesn't tell us shit, and they probably don't tell you anything. So all I'm seeing so far is well, I guess the champion is gonna. He's made an open challenge, so we don't know who he's gonna fight. We don't know. You just gotta be there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're even bringing Rob back. I kind of hope not because I don't need that kind of drama in my life. Uh, you
Oh,
know,
if they do, if he's in that audience, if he's in that arena, oh my God, Versace, you better clear the fucking locker room out. I'm telling you right now, give me something separate, put me in the basement, do something, seclude me. I don't want to see the motherfucker. If I do, shit's gonna turn real black and red real fucking fast.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of, these things can end in disasters. But yeah, I did see one match announced, and it was two kind of new people to the well, they weren't there on Death Day, that's for sure. and that's Yusuf 13 versus Sheik. That looks like it's going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, those guys, especially Youssef, from what I've seen, he's a monster. And Sheik, he's definitely new to me and everything. But I like new, I like new like that and everything.
I
He's
do.
old school, but of course he's new to me, you know. But he's old school, and I appreciate old school and everything. But I think it's going to be one hell of a fucking event from the looks of it.
Yeah, I know it's kind of weird though. I mean, KPW kind of kept me out of the loop in the dark with these guys. I mean, I also saw that Dirtbag Dan's in action. There's other people there, and what I'm saying is, when we had Death Day, they were sending me messages about you guys and letters and all this stuff. I'm in the dark on some of these guys. I have no clue who they are. They want me to do commentary again. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to go try to find out if these guys have other shows elsewhere. I'm scounging YouTube. I'm going on the deep dark web looking to see if there's any cam footage of these guys wrestling at some venue, training footage, anything. Because at the end of the day, I got to do my job. And my job is to, know who they are. But
Yep.
like I said, I will be interested to actually talk to these guys. I want to know how KPW nabbed them. Like we were all kind of basically blackmailed in a way. They knew our history, they knew their past. I want to know if they know the same
Yeah,
about them. You know what I mean?
yeah, those letters really still drive me up a fucking wall. I got it pasted everywhere that I fucking go. I just hang it in my tents and on trees wherever I'm spending my nights and shit. And I just keep looking at it and looking at it and looking at it and just wondering, how the hell did you get all of this fucking information on me? Enough to fucking rattle my motherfucking cage and shit. And that's one thing you don't want to do is rattle my motherfucking cage.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And that's gonna like bring me to this is I don't know who you're gonna face. I mean, yeah, I mean there is a chance they pull the big one and you face Robbie. I don't know if you're gonna face somebody else though instead, and maybe they say Robbie for another date. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know they're gonna use that as fuel to fire though. That's for sure.
Yep.
These people are sadistic. They're not your normal promotion. They're not your normal promoters. You can go to some promotions, you go to your show, you work your match, you get your pay, you go home.
Yeah.
This KPW, they come home with you, they follow you, they stalk you, you're taking a shit, they're fucking watching you probably. Then
Yeah,
you get a
you
phone
saw
call.
that post a while ago, as a matter of fact, and shit. I caught that motherfucker just perfect and shit. He was right behind me, taking a motherfucking video or a photograph and shit, and I caught the motherfucking shadow right on that motherfucking uh garage door. I snapped it, and I was like, okay, motherfucker. And that's why I put up on the post. You think you're slick following my ass? Now I got your fucking number.
That's what I'm saying. These people, it's not your normal promotion. They come home with you. It's a 24/7 job here. And it ain't a really big payday, I'll tell you that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this feels more like a horror movie I'm stuck in. Um, you know,
Yeah, I've gotten a little bit more information and shit and everything because there's a little bit of a compound that I was privy to and shit, and I really shouldn't be saying anything, but fuck that shit and shit.
you
I'm
know
I'm
I
I'm
always let
going
you
fuck
freedom
with
of speech
protecting
here.
this and
You know
shit.
I always allow
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I got some other things that I'm probably gonna be putting on a fucking post about them and shit. So keep your eyes peeled on that shit. The shit that I got to show that I have seen and I was able to snap what I could have and shit silently through my fucking phone on my the camera on my phone and shit. It will surprise you up to the fucking core, man. This shit, what they put their clientele through, what they put some of their upcoming talent through, just in board meetings alone and in office personnel, the connections that they have. We thought that they weren't too technical savvy, but Jesus Christ, the computers that they got at this fucking place, Visage, it's fucking nuts. They got screens all over the fucking place. It's like Big Brother fed over there. And the way that they train these bastards, just to pay the fuck attention. All I'm gonna say is live ammunition was used.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's
I
some
got some
kind of
fucking
like, yeah,
scary ass
yeah,
shit. It was like dealing with Michael Douglas in a falling down movie.
yeah. That's some scary shit right there, brother. And like, if that's what you're saying, then
Businessmen walking around with fucking guns, knives, and this is just for your daily office, day.
I mean, is this a? I mean, let me ask you at this point: is this actually a promotion or more like a cartel?
I would definitely say a promotion, but they're definitely heavily to the teeth with shit.
I mean, when I went to Mexico, I ran into some people. They brought me to a mansion. It sounds like what's going on over here. People with guns, maybe some other things going on. I don't know, but I
That was
mean,
just one thing that I saw. I was taking a walk around and shit, and one motherfucking chick that they got working over there took me through like this little room to get to this other room and shit. And the room that I went through, it was just quick enough to snap one fucking shot. But when you see this shot, you'll understand what I'm talking about when it comes to guns and play. This shot that I freaking took and everything, it was just in one case where I pretended to like stub my toe for a second so I could get a still frame and then click and then I walked away. And I walked in the next room and we did whatever the fuck they wanted me to do over there. I think it was just to go over something on a resume call or some sort of a fucking check, you know? They got me so fucking flabbergasted I can hardly remember half of the shit they're trying to get me to promote, advertise, do, say, and I'm trying to get it out my own way. They don't like my fucking ways, and I'm trying to tell them, bro, you want me? You fucking got me, and this is the fucking package. Deal with it, or I'll kick your fucking balls so far up your fucking throat, you'll be sucking your cum until you die.
exactly. I mean, and that's kind of what
And
I
these
got from them.
motherfuckers, they got the nerve to look at me with like these faces going, how dare you talk to me that way? Fuck you.
Yeah, they don't even dare call me into the office, but I'll do get the emails. Well, now I'm getting them again. Like I said, it's been quiet in September. Like that day happened, then it was quiet. But like I said last night, I got the email reaching out to you. They also said plug their October 16th show in Tiverton, Rhode Island, and it also told me to be there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but I guess I'm gonna be there. I'm guessing I'm gonna commentate and probably do maybe I don't know an introduction. I don't know, maybe say a speech or something. Who knows what the hell they'll have me do? It's always something
Yeah,
different. But I'll be there with you guys. Like I said, we are
that's
supposed to show
that's
up. I
good.
don't
And,
know.
and no matter what, bro, if you're there and I'm there and everything, you ain't got to worry about these motherfucking people and everything and shit because I got your back, brother. I got your back.
You do. And I know, and I trust you like that. So, this will be good. And like I said, so you saw the arena though. I mean, I haven't. You saw it. I mean, it's not nothing that you never seen before, but it is something that you're not totally accustomed to either.
Oh
Um,
yeah, when I go in there, I'm gonna have the shakes and everything and shit, but I'll turn that into shake, rattle, and roll and kick the motherfucking ass that I need to.
that's gonna be
Whatever
great.
I got to do. The Mac a long time ago on a commentary thing on one of my matches. I think it was with Zach Justice. He was like, TJ is just drilling him, and anything he can get. The man is from the street. I totally agree with him because yeah, it is true. It's anything that I can fucking get to get through that match. That's what I'm gonna fucking do.
Like not for nothing, but I mean like your name, like a rat would do. Keep fucking gnawing until the guy's gone. Even if it's
Yep,
little gnaws
exactly.
after gnaws after gnaws, eventually you're gonna hit bone.
Sinking of the Titanic ship. What happened? The rats knew what the fuck to do. They traveled all the way up the fucking ship.
You know, and intuition, and you will do the same whatever they throw you in. They don't get that. They don't understand that. They don't understand. They can't break you, TJ. They can't break me
No,
either. They can't break people like us. We're not from the
no, no,
generation of being broken.
no. If they try to break us and everything, we fight back and we make sure we break them before they even make us feel that close to breakage.
I mean, I did see that they did break one of my referees that I knew. Unfortunately, he got broken by KPW. He didn't survive it. I don't know what happened, but he's completely gone. That's ref Mike. And yeah, they took him completely out.
Oh,
They took him
that's a
completely out.
shame. You know, I really, really liked him.
One less zebra, one less zebra. I say. My other
One
friend
less belt
Brian's
to put
still
on.
around, but yeah, I don't know what they're gonna. You know what I'm saying? They'll take out their own people. They don't care. But yeah,
Hmm.
I don't really know the details of the story. All I got was, like I said, a little memo saying, "Hey, Mike's no longer around." I said, "Okay."
I love how they have their quick little messages and shit. They send me shit like that and everything too. I'm like, shit. Talk about like you meet these people. They got real well, like no emotion in the eyes. You can barely put a read on these
It's like
motherfuckers.
talking to
And
fucking Michael
their
Myers.
texts are even worse. It's like are you responding from a human or a machine?
Sometimes I wonder, if these people are just all robotics or some kind of shit because the way they do look at you is weird. And like I said, their responses are just ridiculous. And don't send me a response every, 5, 6 times a day. Send me a summary at the end of the day. Just tell me everything I need to know. I don't need to know every little
Right?
thing. I can't stand. One thing I can't stand is my phone going off. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, all the fucking time and shit. I make people laugh around me and shit that happen to do catch me around because out of nowhere it'll just go off and I shout at the top of my fucking because I'm already pissed and shit. So I'll fucking shout at the top of my lungs. Who the fuck spit in my fucking spittoon?
Yeah, I don't even get
And
into that bad. You know how many phones I've smashed because of that? I just can't. If it gets to a certain point, it's like the fucking, the alarm clock in the morning ringing. You just gotta bash it with the hammer. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
I swear these people just live to piss you the fuck off. And I think they know that I see red easily. And I think they get off on that
Yeah, I'm the same
because,
way, and that's what they do. They just
yeah,
push me to that limit. They like to see that limit because maybe I don't know. They have no enjoyment, no excitement in their life. I don't know what they missing, but they fucking want to find it from me. I'm the wrong person, dude. They're gonna find something,
what's
but
what's sad too is I thought at first it might have been a few big ass like fucking millennials running this shit just waiting to piss off Generation Xers and old schoolers like us, but it's not. It's a mixture, and it really broke my heart to actually see a few of these people with their ages working for these motherfuckers and still looking at their own Generation Xer like myself and not telling me jack shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I
know
mean,
exactly what you
I'm
mean.
looking at him like a juggalo would look at another juggalo. You know, fam's supposed to be fam. Can you hook a brother up? You know, no, no. They turn around, fuck you, turn the other fucking cheek.
Yeah, it's not even about the age difference. It's like some kind of society difference. I don't know. People are just
I don't know
made
what they
diff.
fucking
People are just
took, but
made
yeah,
differently, but or they're drinking the wrong kind of water. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but things are getting
it's,
strange out there, man. It's real strange.
it's a common freaking joke around here and everything. What's wrong with them? They drank the water. Well, unless it's with Tupper Pond water, I can understand. You know, I use that shit in my fucking matches. That shit's poison in people's eyes. But yeah, it comes
I,
down to
I
that sort of Kool Aid that they're trying to get us to drink and everything. I'm drinking it, but goddamn, motherfucker, you don't have to keep shoving the motherfucking shit down my throat.
I tell you something funny. Speaking of water out your way, I was out your way one time, and I don't know. My friend, he had to go do some shady shit. He said he didn't want me involved, so he dropped me off at some fucking corner on some street. He goes off to go do whatever he does. I'm sitting there, and this is the time before I used to smoke cigarettes. I'm smoking my butt. Some old man, maybe in his 70s, comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, you smoke weed?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I do, I do." He's like, "Yeah, I'll tell you, that's not bad, but you know what really gets you fucked up? He'll watch." And this guy, I don't know, he pulled out a little pipe, and he pulled out like a little vial of water. Dude puts it in the water. lights the water on fire, like a little spark comes up, some little smoke and steam. Dude hits it. He goes, that's the real power here. That's the real shit. And then he fucking walked off into the wind. It was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I've never seen anybody smoke fucking water.
Yeah, that's a little thing in shit. There's definitely something weird in the water, especially in this one particular part. I've always said, I'm always hanging in the Flint section, no matter where in the river. I'm pretty much always in the Flint. We got this one body of water over here called the Watuppa Pond, and the, that that water is very fucking very weird. Whatever happens in it, I don't know. I never take a dip in it myself. I never freaking will. But there is one thing that I've counteracted to my management to it, and I that's a trick of my trade right there. I use that freaking shit, and once it gets in an open wound or an orifice or whatever and shit, it just does some wicked bad shit to you. And if this guy's smoking it, he's definitely freaking fucking up more than just his lungs and his head. He's screwing with his heart, his eyes, everything. I don't go near the Watuppa Pond unless it's with a few pill vials, and I know that I got a match coming up, and I'm gonna have to use what I call the Watuppa spit.
Yep, yep. I know exactly what you're talking about there, brother. But yeah,
It, it
that was my
it's in
weirdest
dedication
experience.
basically to my own secret way of dedicating of the Japanese Death Fighters. You know the Green Mist back in the days.
Ah, Muta.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this shit is even more powerful than what the fuck he used. This is Watuppa Pond water. You don't want to fuck with the Watuppa Pond.
Yeah,
There's
that's the real deal
mongoloids and
shit.
everything inside that shit. I don't know what else grows in there or what else comes out at night, but there's some spooky ass shit in these woods.
I like that shit. I like that kind of shit. Maybe you should bring some of that to fucking Rage in the Cage.
Oh, whoever's there and shit. I'm seeing black and red. They fuck with me, they're going to see green before they don't see anything else. It'll be like Joker and the Batman in 1989.
Yeah. That's still the best one, I think, in my opinion. But
That whole "ow, I'm melting, get this shit off my face." That's all I hear. My motherfucking opponents that get that sprayed in their face go, "Oh my god!" All that shit. Yeah, they scream louder than Joey Styles getting his balls kicked.
yeah, that's the kind of shit I think people want to see. They haven't seen it, in a long time. You don't see it on mainstream TV. You don't see shit on mainstream TV. I turned on the channel the other day to watch mainstream wrestling, what people
It's
call
amazing what you got to
WWE.
do just to get your old shit that you used to watch because that was the only good shit back in the day to rewatch it again in retrospect and shit.
I have to
You
watch
got to sign
Peacock.
up to Peacock and all these other fucking promotions and everything to sign up for their apps just to get old school shit that you would watch as a kid, teenager, and into your 20s. And here we are in our 30s going into our 40s, and we're like, you know what? Nowadays, TV is jack shit, and I'm better off. Now I know why my grandparents still watch the shows from their day, and now we're just taking their place.
Yeah, pretty much. Because, I mean, yeah, even when I go back and watch it, and I mean, granted, yeah, what they have on Peacock is nice, but it is still a little bit watered down. They cut out all the theme songs because there was no copyrights back in ECW days. That kind of irks me.
Yeah, I miss seeing Chris Candido come out with Tammy Lynn Cinch and have Back in Black playing and
New Jack
fucking
coming out to
Shane
his
Douglas
theme.
coming out with Perfect Strangers by Deep Purple, New Jack with oh shit
Natural
that
Born
was
Killers.
yeah, Natural Born Killers and shit. Yep.
Yeah, the other guy with the zoo there. You had a bunch of
Yeah,
great themes.
that was Bam Bam. Bam Bam had The Zoo by Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, and that's some good stuff. They actually put out a CD and a cassette back in the day. Of course, on
Yeah,
that they had to
I
use
bought
covers.
that. The first show they came down in Fall River at the Bank Street Armory. I bought that shit because I wanted to listen to the theme songs. I had pretty much like all the WWF music volumes up to that point, and then I bought ECW because I wanted to hear their shit, and I was like, that's some fucked up shit. That's nice. They included a whole bunch of shit.
And I like that one because they actually put in Sabu's theme, which is not a mainstream song. It wasn't a copywritten song. It was like a real, it was a
No,
personal
the
song.
same exact band who played for the ECW theme song "This Is Extreme."
Did his song, yeah.
That one, Harry Slash and the Slash Stones.
Yeah.
He was the one who did Sabu's theme and ECW's main theme.
And you know what? To this day, there'll never be a better intro to a show than that ECW theme. When you heard that song pop, you knew it was time. You know, you knew tables were breaking. You knew Bob Wyatt was coming out. You knew what time it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. And from what I understand, I keep my ears open in the shit of KPW and everything and shit. From what I understand, you're gonna hear pretty much the same exact thing to spark off a KPW show. They got their own theme, and that shit's gonna be playing before the first introduction.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, I heard a lot of. I mean, I did hear from what all it is KPW is going to be running a lot of the kind of stuff that ECW did used to do and that XPW used to do. And some of these older,
Yep,
hardcore
I've
early 2000 federations, they're going to try to bring some of that back to this generation.
That's dude. That's exactly what I heard. It must have been a conference room or a board meeting or whatever. But before I got out of that little complex that they were in and shit, I heard some promoter or whatever and shit screaming at the top of his lungs in like a secluded room. Must have been like board members or whatever and shit. And it's like, we're bringing this back. It hasn't been here for years, and we're gonna fucking bring it back. I don't care what these wrestlers say. I don't care what these other promotions say. We're bringing this shit back. And I heard about it sounded like 1,000 other motherfuckers in the same room going, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sounded
I
like
mean,
a college frat party, cocaine and yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I
So
even
that's why I'm saying this is gonna be big.
it is, and and I even saw today that they put out a little notice saying that this product that we're shooting is going to be an MA product. Like kids aren't really encouraged to come to this. Parents beware. There's going to be
Yeah,
violence. There's
I
going to be
do actually
swearing.
feel safe enough to actually say this right now, Versace and shit. Anybody who's listening to this live or anyone who's going to listen to the copy of this rather on YouTube or the KPW lists and everything and shit, don't if you have squeamish stomachs, you have children or you just a bunch of old motherfuckers that get offended real easily,
Or
y'all should
young,
just
or
motherfucker get the
young.
fuck out right now.
Yeah, I mean, and the young motherfuckers that get offended easily. It's just not for
Yeah,
you. I heard.
exactly. I can't stand all that PC and PG rated bullshit and everything. I don't do that type of wrestling. If I want to bleed, motherfucker, I will make somebody bleed. If they're gonna make me bleed, motherfucker, make me bleed. It gets me even more pissed off, and I'll give you an even better fucking show.
Exactly, and that's what this is going to be. And I got a real strong message from them saying, make sure people know this isn't going to be, no, WWE style PC Center wrestling. Everybody come out, clean language. People are going to be swearing. People are going to be talking
Yep.
their real emotions. There's going to be real emotions here. There's not a lot of acting here. I don't see,
I
when
don't
I
hold
look at the
back.
roster,
I'm
I
through
don't
with
see eggs.
promotions taught listening to me and saying you need to hold back on some of that and bite your tongue and fuck you. You don't want the real fucking shit on me. Don't fucking ask me to come in your fucking promotion.
This isn't going to be like your typical drama school kind of promotion. They've gotten very personal with each and every fucking one of us with their letters to the point that now this is almost like a real deal shoot. Okay, so like
Yep.
everybody got to understand we coming into this fighting like Yosemite Sam.
Yep.
Everybody's on high alert. Everybody's fucking around, and with this, and I don't know what's gonna happen come Rage in the Cage, because like I said, it is personal. I mean, old shit was mentioned about me. Old shit was mentioned about you, Rob, and Tough Daddy. We all had shit brought up, and we've all been being watched for a very long, long time now. And we need to get
Yeah,
to the fucking bottom of
they
this
know the
shit.
right fucking buttons to push. I'll tell you that. They
Oh, they
really
know the
do.
right buttons, the right sequence to do it, and you know how to fucking execute it to piss everybody off all at the same time.
Yup. Yup.
You know.
This has still got my mind like so out there and everything. I mean, I'm wasting half of my fucking weed stash trying to think of the possibilities of what these people are doing and shit. What this company is trying to do to its talent and everything. And I'm not knocking it for their freaking shit because I love what they're trying to do. The thing is though is the way that they go about shit is very fucked up and weird. I've never been in a promotion like this ever in
No,
my life,
this is very
and this is
unconventional tactics.
definitely unconventional society cult like type of follow shit. And I don't mind the cult like follow shit. I enjoy that dark side. Bring it on even fucking more, you know? But as far as how these people run things, my God, Versace, for oh God, I'm an ex-Catholic and shit, and I'm over here saying, oh God, you know, serious. Mother Nature really broke the mold on these motherfuckers that work for KPW in the office personnels, and from what I'm gathering on signatures that I've seen and everything, they like to call themselves the KPW founding fathers.
Yeah, and I saw you post a photo of them, and that was some pretty interesting. Like I
Yeah,
said, it was an interesting
they
photo.
were lined up almost in perfect. I kept on saying in my brain, "This is almost like perfect unison. I gotta snap this." So I asked the girl in front of me and shit. If you look at that picture, there's a little side swipe of somebody standing on the side of me. It was one of my juggalette groupies and shit. And she was standing right there, and they just wanted to talk to me for some reason, and they knew who I was and how I was. So they didn't come one, two, or even three. You saw the entire brigade that I was forced to deal with. They came at me just to make sure that I wouldn't fuck any of them up personally.
Well, that's the thing. When
And
I saw that, it looked very.
I got the chick to say something to them right quick, and when they paid attention to her, I got the click, and boom, that was it.
It looked very militant style. They looked militant. I could only see one face. Like it was kind of scary. I won't lie. I thought someone's life was in danger there. It was more
Yeah,
than
the
just a
one that you
wrestler.
can see pure white face and everything and shit. They call him Whitey. That's the only one. It's the only name that I fucking heard and shit, and it was the only one that actually had somewhat of a face to see, and they called him Whitey.
And they always say that strength is in numbers, but I don't know. I mean, I guess we got numbers too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we got fucking. I'm pretty sure we got fucking numbers because it. They sent a letter to Robbie. They sent a letter to Tough. You, me. I know they fucking sent more out. Just people are not being open with this shit, or maybe a lot of the people that are coming don't want to announce their fucking letters because it's probably got more personal information that even they don't want to admit,
Yeah, I
like we
mean, who
did.
knows what kind of shit that people have done in the past that these
I'm
people know
telling you,
about?
this bitch sitting in this motherfucking chair and shit. There was one photograph that I picked and shit and everything. This chick's got a few screens in front of her face with separate information and logs and everything and shit. And she's clickety click, 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 clickety click, click, walking, just watching the screens and everything, reading the scrolls and everything, paying attention. So don't let them treat you like a dumbass, Versace. They got some shit.
Yeah, yeah, no. And this is gonna be like I said, this is gonna be quite interesting. Are you still with us there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. But yeah, like I said, I am looking forward to the 16th, and that is, I was told, in Tiverton, Rhode Island, 70 Shiv Street, 7 p.m. It is a Saturday.
Yep, they also gave me a shitload of general admission and front to second row tickets. Front row and second row, same exact ticket there, about $15, and general admission is about $10. Tickets will also be sold at the doors for anybody listening out there right now. They told me to promote this. I did my job. Fuck you, KPW.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know if I really want to promote it or not. They told me to do the same, but I mean, like I said, what am I promoting? Are we going into a slaughterhouse? Is this some kind of a snuff film, or is this, some real wrestling? I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'm not the one
I'm
with the
paying
game.
attention to the list and everything and the shit that they give me to put on some of this shit, and it's got either my blood boiled, it's got my freaking brain turning, and there's a few things that have really gotten into my dreams lately. Me and Tabitha have not been sleeping well lately. Tabitha's been whispering in my brain about something in the asylum, and I'm saying to her, my dream, asylum. She said asylum of horror. I said asylum of horror. I used to work at a haunted house a long ass time ago, back when I had a job. And it was called the Asylum of Horror. So I'm wondering why the hell she's freaking repeating the Asylum of Horror to me. It's
Something
got
from your past. Something from your
it's got
past.
to be something from my past. And whenever she mentions the Asylum of Horror to me, she sends these vivid things that happen to be the same exact things that you see in the KPW list out there. It's a whole shit thing to do with clowns. And that's all I'm going to fucking say on that point. Because if it's the signal that I'm thinking she might be sending to me, then I think I might know what I have to do in KPW. And if I got to do that, I know who I'm going to resurrect and bring in. And he and the rest of the posse are really going to enjoy this. That's all I'm going to say, Versace.
Well, there you have it,
He and
folks.
my boys will truly enjoy this.
This sounds like it's getting more interesting and interesting as the days go on and is closer and closer as we get to the 16th. Like I said, don't forget, you can catch all of Death Day's action on the KPW playlist. That's on the BSW. You can see it also on TJ Tucker's page. I believe others that have wrestled that day have it the shared playlist as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. But you definitely can find it on VSW Podcast and TJ Tucker's YouTube page, and you can see all the action, all the letters, all the fun that's been going on since the beginning of that we've been starting to get dicked around with here. And you can find it all right there in a nice, neat, easy,
Also,
accessible playlist.
also, I feel I do actually have to say this in a way. I'm not breaking silence or anything. I'm not giving out any spoilers that people on Facebook or YouTube don't even fucking know and shit and everything. There's a posterage out of River Rat Alley, Tucker, Tales with Tucker and shit. That's one thing that's going to be in my future. All they're telling me is gather up your fucked up wrestling stories, everything that you've heard, experienced, anything that will ignite anything of your past that is got to do with all your hardcore shit, and just spill it out in front of your campfire. I
And
said, what do you want exactly me to do and everything? You should just light your fire, grab your carnival grass, your bangs, and your Fago, and we'll send somebody out to you to gather up the information that we need. So
and
that's got
I
me biting my nails too.
well, I got you some information about that. I've been actually told that I'm going to be the person coming out to be gathering those stories. So it will be me, the Versace
Wow.
Stoner, with you, gathering tales, talking about all this creepy, crazy shit that's happened in the world. And we will be smoking some carny grass for sure. And so you better get an
Hell
extra
yeah.
one of those good, flavorful new Fagos because, yeah, I want to try one of them.
Hell yeah, I'll do what the fuck I can, bro. I can't promise you much of anything as far as money goes and shit, but I can definitely promise you some good fucking times. I will cheer to that one right there, smoke a fucking blunt right after this phone conversation, and I give a straight whoop whoop to that idea right there. That's one thing that I don't mind KPW putting out right there. If that's what you say it is, Stoner, then I'm hip to it. I'm in.
They did ask me to be the host of that with you and run that show. So it will be me. And I think it's going to be something special. As you know, I'm a really big horror enthusiast, even sometimes more than even wrestling. And yeah, this is going to go into a great direction. I think a lot of people are going to like it. It's going to be something a little different. And I think you're going to even enjoy it yourself, even though you don't enjoy much.
Oh yeah, as long as it gets me out of my normal slump and everything. The one thing that I will thank KPW for, and that's getting me out of some of my normal slumps that I have, because everybody who's an independent wrestler knows it's a lonely fucking road out there to try to make your name, and it fucking sucks every day to try to promote yourself when it's only you doing it. You need the right people on your side to help you, and that's one thing that I don't really have, is I don't have a lot of people on my side. I got a lot of motherfucking fans and fam out there and everything, but they can't run my life for me like that and shit. And I don't expect them to. I just expect their asses to be in the seats so I can give them a good fucking show.
Well, I'm sure we will see them all there on the 16th. Like I said, you can go to Eventbrite. Tickets are on sale there. Tickets will be sold at the door. Tickets are being sold by you yourself. So, I mean, plenty of ways to get yourself in there. And I've just been notified now, if you go to Eventbrite, type it in Crazy Pro Wrestling Rage in the Cage, you'll see the event show up. If you buy your tickets now until tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., and use the code word TUFF, TUFF, you'll save $2 off any ticket that you buy. That's either for the general admission or the front row VIPs. So if you want to save a couple of bucks, get on it. Get your tickets today. You're not gonna want to miss it. Believe me, you've heard from Jay, and we're gonna even hear even more as the week goes on, TJ. I'm going to be bringing you back again and again and again. That is my instruction, to bring everybody from KPW onto the VSW show and
Beautiful. Let's fucking do it, brother.
get
Definitely.
people talking about us, get people listening to us, get people excited for us. I mean, if we're stuck doing this, we might as well do the best damn job we can do for KPW. So we're just gonna have to kind of bite the bullet and see where it leads us. But I'm gonna do what I do as a podcaster, and that is I'm gonna bring people on here. I'm gonna get people noticed, and I'm gonna do the best I can as a promoter to promote this show. So I think
That's what you do, bro.
I'm gonna reach out to the other guys later on per instruction. I have a list. They gave me an order of who to hit up and at what times and at when and where and why. And I'm gonna do that. And like I said, if your phone rings and it's your time, please just answer it and know that it's KPW business.
Straight up.
But we're just about out of time today, TJ. I thank you for coming aboard. I thank you. And like I said, we will be back with you again shortly. I do believe there was some video footage put out of you today with you talking in that cage. So I believe people can see that live on the YouTube right now. They can go and check that out. Great
Yeah, I
video.
think it was I think it was the cameraman's last day on the job too, because
That
I
was the
fucked that guy up
cameraman
royally.
that you sent to the hospital. Yeah. And shit. I kind of thankful that I'm not the owner of this. I don't want to have that hospital bill must have been atrocious. I heard what
All
you
I
did
know
to
is
him.
when I connected with his jaw, I felt a pop and I heard a snap. And it wasn't. I know I knocked out at least three of his teeth, but I definitely felt the jaw break. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna get
that's not a
repercussions
day.
probably and shit. But fuck it, bring it on even more, bitch.
That's not a day in the pot, but yeah, you got to do what a juggalo has to do.
Just another lump of grass in my pipe. Smoke it and be gone.
Yep, exactly. Between the cameramen and the zebras, they're the ones that really agitate me the most over there at KPW, I swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a special relationship with all of them.
Oh yeah, they're just getting to know you.
Oh, it's not just me now. Now they got Tabitha to worry about. My father fucked up when he buried her, and I'm gonna make sure that everyone's introduced to her and the way that she makes my life out. I'm happy that I got my little baby girl back. That's one thing that makes me proud.
That is wonderful, and we can't wait to see more of you and Tabitha. And we will be doing that soon. And like I said, we will be reaching back out to you shortly this week. I don't
What?
know.
What? Wait a minute. What's that, baby? What's that? Oh, she says, remember, kids, and lows and lets. Tabitha loves you.
What a great, great, great person.
Yes, she
That's
is. I'm so proud of her.
You should be. You really should. And like I said, can't wait to see all this go down on October 16th. But we'll probably be bringing you back sometime around Tuesday or Wednesday, if I had to guess on the rotation of things. And then, well, hopefully they don't have me scheduling you with your buddy Robbie at the same time. That's all I'm
Oh,
hoping
I'll
for.
break my microphone at screaming at the fucking phone so bad. But if it's to
Yeah.
be, it's fucking to be, you know?
Oh, if it has to happen, it's gonna happen. But I mean, we'll have to have a little bit of fucking some rules and regulations because everybody's screaming at the same time. Nobody will be able to hear what the fuck is going on, and all you're gonna
Oh,
do to
yeah,
me
I
is
know. It'll
just
be a
making me
regular
deaf,
Jerry Springer show going on.
and my ears will be deaf. But believe me, if we're gonna have it happen, it will happen here at VSW, and we will get to the bottom of it. We will ask the tough questions of why he did fuck you up. He didn't try. He did. He succeeded and all
Yes,
of
he
that
did.
fun. So we will
And
get to
I will
all that.
totally get him back for that. Fans, fam, I ain't gonna fucking disappoint you on this. It's gonna be painted red when it comes to me and him. Just like the match says, painted red. The only way that either of us is walking out of this match is when one of us can't even answer to a knockout or a count of 10.
That's it. There you have it, folks. And this is going to be something special coming up on KPW. Thank you for coming on, TJ. Always a pleasure talking with you. Like I said, you're one of my babes. Have yourself a
No
great
problem, brother.
afternoon,
You
smoking
have an
pipe.
even better one. Yep, smoke even better than me, brother, because I know you got that high end shit, bro.
Well, that's the Versace Stoner
Keep it
lifestyle.
keep it real. Much motherfucking wicked clown love to all you fans and fam, KPW fans and fam and shit. Much motherfucking wicked clown love to you, Versace. Thank you very much for having the River Rat Juggalo on your motherfucking VSW podcast today. Thank you very much. I'm just so happy that it was you that called me and not one of these other fucks.
Hell yeah. Have a good one, bro. Peace out.